Philadelphia. That's the scene for the Magic. The combination of Banchero and Wagner. A dangerous offensive tandem. Ready to get down to business as they get primed to face off against the 76ers. Magic, Sixers. One of these teams will secure a spot in the Eastern Conference playoffs. Hey fans, great to have you with us for the Eastern Conference play-in tournament. 7 and 8 seeds going at it for postseason qualification. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. A look at the Magic starting group. Wagner is in the front court alongside Banchero. Suggs out there with Richardson, and it's Carter in at the center position. And for Philadelphia, we've got Jared McCain. Jabari Walker is out there with Embiid. Then there's Lowry, and it's George in at the 3 spot. You take a look at the 76ers, and a win here keeps them at that 7th seed.
And avoiding an even scarier prospect in the subsequent game. The loser there eliminated from playoff participation, so a lot is riding on this outcome.
Now, here's Banchero. Embiid with the steal. And now here's George, the fast break opportunity. A pull-up. It's hauled in by the Magic. Wagner outside. And he converts the layup.
Oh, good job executing inside. Wagner in total control down there.
Pass to McCain. Back to Lowry. Outside, Walker. And here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Suggs against Lowry. Back to Richardson. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Here's Banchero for 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Embiid. Now here is George. Embiid dishes to George. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Lowry with the ball. 6 to shoot. Embiid with the screen on Suggs. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Lowry. Embiid's got 5 now.
Well, Embiid pretty much has the green light to take any kind of shot, including off the catch.
Wagner against George. Banchero outside. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Richardson for 3, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Well, he's got a page stroke. That one almost dropped.
It's George on the wing. He's defended by Wagner. Left block shot on the way. That misses off the backboard. Magic have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Now at 6'10", GA, Franz Wagner provides great versatility to this offense.
Yeah, and he's a solid decision maker, capable of running the show. He's a gifted scorer and playmaker. Plus, he provides matchup problems with that size.
Walker with the screen for George. Looks for Walker. Gets it to him. And the dunk by Walker.
Paul George can do it all on the floor, including operate that pick and roll. Beautiful find.
Suggs passes to Wagner. Here's Banchero. It's Carter, high post, and it's in there.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Now here is Lowry. Hasn't made one yet. The shot by George, no good. To the middle. And the layup's good off the glass.
And the paint is where you love to watch Banchero work. With his size and athleticism, he can attack so effectively inside.
Here's George. Really played well against Milwaukee his last outing. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. No good from outside.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
Suggs passes to Richardson. And here's Banchero. Over Walker. And again, it's Orlando converting.
That is a solid start for him. 3 for 4.
Lowry dishes to Embiid. Buries it down low. Embiid's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Well, listen, if Embiid gets the ball that close to the rim, it is over. You have to deny position.
Here's Banchero. And Orlando again with the bucket. The 76ers trail by 3. Outside Lowry. Pass to Embiid. Over Carter. Embiid, no good.
How about that hard-nosed D in the paint right there? Nice job.
Bringing that intimidation factor. I love it.
And that one's good, Wagner.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Lowry passes to Embiid. Down low. Walker's shot is off.
Well, they did a great job putting a body on him, and they didn't allow him to convert.
Richardson, no luck.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And it's Suggs missing.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's McCain. Carter pulls it in. And it's Orlando's ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Here's Richardson. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
All right, everybody. Now coming on the court, your Sixers ENT. Let me hear you. Coming on the court, your Sixers ENT. Let me hear you.
And the 76ers with some changes. Trendon Watford's checked in for Walker. Kelly Oubre comes in for George. And it's Edgecombe in for Kyle Lowry. And so here is Philadelphia. 7-point differential. Pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Back to McCain. That's good, and it's Embiid with the assist.
Well, he's not the biggest guy, but McCain certainly plays tough inside.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Nick Nurse. Coach and I talked about the ways that Paolo Banchero is used on offense and how his defense will respond. He said with Paolo, he can deploy in any area of the floor and be effective. Personally, I think he's the most dangerous at the elbows, but he can go to work anywhere. You have to know where he is at all times. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you so much. Here's Oubre. Paolo Banchero making his last shot to the inside. And the dunk by Embiid.
Well, the defense has to push Embiid farther away from the rim. You can't make the game this easy for him.
Jones against McCain. Right side, Suggs. Yep, that one goes. And the Magic lead by 7.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
At the top of the key, and B.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Edgecombe. Drains it from beyond the arc.
And when Edgecombe is this set up, he's usually good to go. He'd rather shoot off the catch.
And Caro outside. 1:37 left in the first quarter. The call will be against VJ Edgecombe. That's his first foul. So it's both teams making substitutions here. .36 left in the first quarter. Back to Howard. Pass to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Puts up a 3. No good from Howard.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Howard against Gordon. 3-pointer. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Howard finds Jones. To the paint. Trying to find Wagner. Gets it to him. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
44 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The tray. The rebound by Batadze. Orlando leading by 6. Pass to Jones. Here's Batadze, covered by Oubre. Howard with a clean look. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Wagner against Oubre. So it's the Orlando Magic ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And we welcome you back to the second quarter of this exciting play-in game. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
You give any team this many second chance opportunities, it's going to put you in control.
Kelly Oubre out there with George. Then there's Edgecombe. Then there's Gordon. And it's Bona in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Edgecombe with it. Jones covering. And finished off by Oubre.
And who doesn't like to see an exciting rookie making plays for his team? Edgecombe knows he needs to be a guy who facilitates for their offense.
Now here's Jones. No scoring in this one. And it's Batadze in the corner. Back to Jones. Here's the screen. Lets the 3 fly. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. And Tim, I think it's safe to say that Kelly Oubre is an eccentric guy.
Well, Kevin, he's got the tattoos, the painted fingernails, certainly not afraid to express himself stylistically. And in this league, if you can play, well, the dress code is flexible.
And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 6.
Oh, nice read from the veteran swingman. George showing how selfless he can be.
Now, here's Wagner. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Batazzi setting a screen for Jones. Pass to De Silva. It's Batazzi, and it's blocked. Here's Edgecombe. Back to Oubre. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Crafty and cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Wagner finds Jones. And Wagner has it in the corner. It's deflected. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
For the Sixers. Everyone, your Sixers ESP.
Philadelphia making a change here. Embiid's checked in. And the Magic making a change here as well. Banchero's checked in for Goga Bitadze. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Oubre can't get it to go. Orlando's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Banchero a screen on Gordon. Wagner kicks to Banchero. 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Jones. Edgecombe with the steal. And here we go. George heading to the hoop. That ties the game. George has got 5.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Against Gordon. Wagner looking it over. Trying to end the drought. And finished off by Wagner.
Oh, what a slam from Wagner. When he gets that close, he is going for it.
George with the screen on Jones. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Jared McCain's checked in for Eric Gordon. And a change for the Magic. Suggs is checked in. The Magic have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Pass to Wagner. Now Jones launches it. Nailed from three-point land. And the Magic lead by 5.
And that's a shot Tyus Jones has really developed over the course of his career. He has put in the work necessary.
Oubre sets the screen for George. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. He's got 8.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter. And now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Orlando moving the ball around. It's good from long range.
And this is the type of go-to scorer this team wants Banchero to be. They love his confidence.
Embiid with the screen on Jones. Pass to Embiid. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Now, here's Wagner. He has 6. Lets it go from 11. That one misses. His first miss of the game after making his first 3. Embiid sets the pick for McCain. Count that one. Now just a 1-point Magic lead.
And McCain looking wise beyond his years right there. That is great ability to utilize that screen and roll.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. The 76ers with some changes. Jabari Walker comes in for Kelly Oubre, and it's Kyle Lowry in for Edgecombe. The Magic also changing it up. Carter comes in for Wagner, and it's Richardson in for Tyus Jones. McCain against Richardson. Carter outside. Carter sets the pick for Suggs. That's in there. Carter with the assist. Suggs has got 5.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Embiid with the screen on Richardson. That's good, and the Orlando lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Embiid.
Well, he's just an elite scorer. Embiid, unstoppable.
And Jared McCain's rookie season, Tim, cut short by a meniscus tear in his left knee.
And before the injury, he was the favorite to win Rookie of the Year, Kevin. So he's looking to pick up where he left off and continuing that promising trajectory.
For the 76ers, the last game, a win against Milwaukee. Walker, Joel Embiid.
Well, no question, Joel Embiid is page 1 on the scouting report. Maybe page 2 and 3 as well. He is a handful.
Suggs passes to Wagner. Inside, Carter. And then Carter with the dunk.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
Now, here's George. 8 points for him. Now, here's Banchero. Kicks it out to Richardson. Wagner against George. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
And the 76ers making a change here. Oubre is checked in. And a change for the Magic. Jones is checked in, and they take the lead. McCain's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, McCain's confidence right now is off the charts. You saw how ready he was to fire that as soon as he touched it.
Richardson gets a wide open look. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Pass to McCain. Now Embiid, defended by Carter. Oh, Embiid, too tough inside.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's ready to talk things through with them. Joel Embiid with a strong contribution in this one.
Yeah, this coaching staff is frustrated right now. They just can't figure out a way to slow him down. They've got to push him off his spot.
.52 left in the second quarter. Here's Banchero. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
And this is what everyone wants to see. Banchero is attacking without hesitation on the offensive end.
Oubre can't get it to go. Orlando's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down to the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Lowry passes to Embiid. It's McCain on the wing. And a miss there on the triple. Orlando leading. Richardson attacking. And it's Suggs missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Outside Lowry. Embiid with the screen on Jones. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lowry has the open look. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. Richardson finds Suggs. Pass to Carter. No one near Banchero as he lets it go. Buries it from three-point range. Now it's a 4-point Magic lead. High post, Embiid. Carter on him. Embiid, no good. Here's Jones. Outside, Suggs. Three-pointer. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And how about that triple to put a cap on their run here going into the break. Finish that half on a big-time roll.
And so we wrap up the first half. Magic out in front as they go on a 10-0 run to end the period. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot from line. They're measuring up that shot. You were so close. Let's hear it for the participants.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Orlando Magic.
They've been locked in. I mean, locked in. They know what they want, and they know how to get it. Kind of like Shaq at the barbecue.
Say, Diesel, what's your favorite dish at a cookout?
Cereal in a bowl. At a barbecue?
Checking out the circumstances for the Orlando Magic. With the lead they hold in this game, Shaq, the 7th seed within reach.
Can't feel that good about it. Even if they win, they have a long road ahead of them in the playoffs.
Yeah, but Shaq, they can't be worried about that right now. All they could do is win tonight.
Shaq looking more at the big picture, it appears. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
And welcome to the second half of this high-stakes play-in clash. You know, Paolo Banchero, guys, has been exceptional.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
And what more can you ask of him? That is helping out your team.
Here's Lowry. Nothing on the board. Checking out the group for Jamal Mosley to start the second half. Down low, it's Banchero and Carter. Richardson is out there with Suggs. And it's Wagner in at the 3, the small forward.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Now, here's Wagner. Pass to Banchero. Now Suggs, just 4 to shoot. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Suggs has got the lead up to 9 now for the Magic. Philadelphia shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Pass to Embiid. And Lowry has it in the corner. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, that'll give them something to think about.
And you talk about physical dominance combined with skill. Tim, at his peak, where does Joel Embiid rank?
Well, Kevin, I'm not sure we've ever seen a 7-footer with this combination of power and three-point shooting touch. Injuries really are the only thing that have slowed him down.
That free throw, no good. Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds and move like he did, not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
And he's good on the second.
And the physicality Embiid brings to the table is awfully difficult to match. He knows how to use that 7-foot frame.
Now, here's Wagner. 6 points for him. Carter with a screen on Walker. Banchero finds Carter. Yes, that goes in. Carter's got 6.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
George sets a screen for Walker. Launches a 3. They get it back outside for George. Outside Lowry. Shot clock at 5. Embiid inside the line. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Kicks it out to Wagner. Banchero, a screen on McCain. There's Wagner with the 3. The 76ers trail by 10. Outside Lowry to the middle. Here's Embiid. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 5 rebounds tonight.
They started out this half ice cold, 0 for their first 3.
Count that bucket. That's now 8 points for Franz Wagner.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. McCain with the ball. Picked up by Banchero. Pocket 6. Wagner against George. Another miss by Philadelphia.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Suggs kicks to Banchero. Back to Suggs. That's good, and it's Banchero with the assist. Banchero's got 3 assists in the game. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to McCain. Back to Lowry. 76ers moving the ball around. Here's Embiid. Shot to stop the run, and the layup is good. Embiid's got 20 points.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup.
Come on, fans, get up, get loud. It's your Sixers DNP. Come on, fans, get up, get loud. It's your Sixers DNP.
Suggs against Lowry. Bounce pass Suggs. There's Wagner with the 3. Does not get it. Third miss. He's made 4 from the field. Pass to McCain. Back to Lowry. Outside. George. Misses the 3.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Suggs. Doesn't go that time. Walker with some nice D. Embiid with the screen on Richardson. And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, he just knows exactly how to run that screen. Good stuff there from Embiid.
Orlando leading by 11. Banchero inside. Working on Walker. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Back to Lowry. Shot clock at 6. Here's Embiid over Banchero. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Looming large on the interior. Embiid hard to deny.
And Wagner has it in the corner. McCain against Banchero. The Magic again can't hit.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
To the paint. Here's Embiid. It's blocked. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Here's Wagner. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 flip.
Oh, great hustle play there from Wagner. Gets into the open court and cashes in on the break.
Outside, George. High post, Embiid. Rebound by Paolo Banchero. Banchero's got his 5th rebound in this one. And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with the spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And the 76ers with some changes. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Walker. And it's Edgecombe in for Kyle Lowry. Mo Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Jones comes in for Richardson. The 76ers trail by 13. Pass to McCain. 4-3, Oubre. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 3 assists now in this one. Wagner outside. Here's Banchero. Paul George with the steal. And oh, here we go with George.
That's as good as it gets. Woo! And rolling back the clock. Nice work by Paul George.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Magic leading by 8. Wagner kicks to Banchero. It's stolen by McCain. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Wagner against Embiid. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Embiid's got 9 points in the quarter.
And you gotta love the big get in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Wagner against Oubre. Wagner kicks to Jones. Just 5 on the clock. Driving the lane, plays it up and banks it in. Jones has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, that's exactly what Tyus Jones does. He takes what the defense gives him.
Up it goes, and the Magic lead is cut down now to just 6 in the basket from Embiid. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Magic. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And so the timeout by Jamal Mosley here. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Some changes for Philadelphia. Brendan Watford's checked in for Embiid. Edwards comes in for George. And Gordon subbed in for Jared McCain. On defense, the 76ers. 6-point game. Pass to Kane. Here's De Silva. Now here's Jones. And the shot goes in. Jones has got 9.
Oh yeah, Tyus Jones, very opportunistic in scoring inside.
And here's Oubre. No one near Edgecombe as he lets it fly. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Jones, the pass to be touched. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Fires the 3. The shot by Watford, no good. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's De Silva. It's hauled in by Gordon. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 14-6 run. Wagner against Oubre. No good from the wing.
That's great shot selection, just poor execution. If you're going to take those mid-range shots, you've got to knock them down.
And that's going to do it for the 3rd quarter. Orlando out in front. They're up by 5. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And we're back, a lot on the line for this play-in game with 1 quarter left to go. George is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Edwards. Then there's Edgecombe. And it's Gordon in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. The 76ers trail by 5. Oubre passes to George. The rebound by Batadze. And for the Magic, their shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. Wagner finds Batadze. Excellent D there from George.
And they're winning this game despite his difficulties at the offensive end.
And it goes down 2 points.
Well, that's just a veteran understanding how to play. Paul George knowing exactly where to go with the ball.
And here's Jones. That's good from Wagner on the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists tonight. The 76ers shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Outside, George. Down low. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Wagner. Outside, Jones. Pass to De Silva. No good on the 3. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Trailing by 5. The shot by George, no good.
Well, unfortunately, his poor shooting is not helping their case here.
Left side, Jones. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
This is what the fans came to see. A lot of great plays going back and forth.
Oubre, the shot's good on the assist by George. George has got assist number 5 here tonight.
After a rough first half, it's good to see him start to put the pieces together here.
Now, here's Wagner. Batadze the pass to Jones. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And the basket by Gordon.
So many of Gordon's shots come from three-point range because he drains so many of them. When you've had his kind of success from beyond the arc, you're always going to have the green light.
Now, here's Wagner. 6 on the shot clock. Jones the pass to Wagner. And he gets it to go. And the Magic lead by 4.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Now, here is George. In the corner, it's Gordon. Pass to Edgecombe. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. And again, it's Philadelphia.
I love the way Paul George includes these mid-range jumpers in his offensive game.
Batadze setting a screen for Jones. Here's De Silva. Batadze, a screen on Gordon. And Batadze throws it down.
And Wagner is comfortable in the pick and roll. His decision-making is impressive in those situations.
Pass to Oubre. George dishes to Oubre. Oh, here's Edwards. Edwards with the screen for Oubre. Here's De Silva. Edwards defending. Wagner passes to Batadze. Banked in off the glass. And now a 6-point Magic lead.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Here's Edgecombe. Defended by Jones. Oubre against Wagner. Oubre outside. Gordon outside. It doesn't go for him. Nice defense from Wagner. How about this run, Craig, they're on right now? What?
I mean, they're just getting to their spots and executing.
really keeping things simple. Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
And George with the stuff.
Impressive mobility right there from George. He's fantastic at finding that space off the pick and roll.
Paul George with the steal. Outside Edwards. George against Batazze. George up top. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Edgecombe, no good. Magic leading by 6. It's stolen by Edwards. Gordon with it. Defended now by Wagner. No problems knocking that one down. George has got 9 points here in the second half.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there will be more in store.
Jones, the pass to Wagner. From downtown, the Magic again can't hit. Philadelphia has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Here's George. De Silva with the rebound. Magic leading by 3. Wagner outside. Here's De Silva, covered by Oubre. Jones outside. Clock is at 3. Launches it. Here's Wagner. Jones outside. From deep. Does not go. And so it's Oubre with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. They trail by 3. And here we go. Fast break. Wagner's got it. Wagner fires. Short bucket is good.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teams.
And it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Edwards. Jabari Walker comes in for Oubre. Jared McCain's checked in for Eric Gordon. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Edgecombe. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He told his players, "We are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game."
Okay, Allie, thank you. Now, here is George. It's McCain on the wing. Richardson covered. Here's George. Releases. And the excellent defensive pressure does the job. No good from 3. The 76ers trail by 5. Raises up. Doesn't get that one. Orlando's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0-4 since the start of the final quarter. Embiid with the steal, and now the fast break. George with the ball. Oh, that is a big-time jam.
And this is why Paul George is a leader. He steps up in big moments and hits big shots.
Banchero against Walker. Banchero outside. That's in there.
Used to these big moments from his college days. Banchero's heartbeat should stay low here.
Now George.
Orlando foul. Wagner. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for two. Paul George.
So the first one drops, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And so he makes both from the line.
And that would have been a killer if he missed one of those, but he was rock solid. That trims the lead now to a one-possession game.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
That one goes.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
Timeout called, the 76ers. They're trailing by 5. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
You have to be smart here. If they're successful, the foul has got to happen quickly.
Here's McCain. Rising up and ripping down the two-hand jam.
And the big man coming through in the clutch. These are the moments that Embiid lives for.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
First personal foul. First team foul.
So they foul intentionally.
Yeah, you have to do that. You can't just let them dribble the game.
Second team foul. Team for Orlando. At the line for two.
Shoot two.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
Making it a two-possession game is critical right here. Nice work coming through and doing exactly that.
And an intentional foul right there.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
At the line for the match.
shots.
It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game. And that's an intentional foul.
Paul George, third personal foul, fourth team foul. At the line for the man, Paolo Banchero, 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. He's able to hit the second one, and that stretches their lead to 8. And the Orlando Magic get the big-time win. What a relief for them to know that they've not only secured their part in the playoff, but end up being the 7th seed, too.
Really, they showed how hungry you have to be at this stage. You have to like the momentum now that they'll carry into the first series.
And that'll wrap this one up. No shortage of excitement here in the play-in tournament. For Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Paolo Banchero.